We just got a ton of new news about the RE4 Remake Mercenaries DLC, and we also got confirmation of a Separate Ways DLC for the RE4 Remake, and quite a bit more, so we'll definitely have a lot to talk about in today's video. So before we get into the video, if you guys could please be sure to hit the like and subscribe buttons down below, it would be greatly appreciated. And now with that being said, let's get into the video. So first up, we will be going over all the playable characters in the Mercenaries mode and talking about all their specialties, alternate costumes and loadouts, how they will play as on the different maps, and more. So starting off with Leon, he's said to be an all-around good character with no real weaknesses but no real specialties either. And he will also be fairly easy to play as on every map, with the only catch being that just like in the original RE4 Mercenaries, he will be the only character to not have a special ability. But during Mayhem mode, he does get increased attack power and speed. And Leon will also have an alternate costume and loadout titled the Pinstripe outfit, which I'll be displaying on screen right now. And this Leon will have all the same gameplay mechanics as the other one, but with a major change of loadouts, with the Chicago typewriter being his weapon this time around. And next up we have Ada, with her variety of weapons that she could use to get out of pretty much any situation. And her wide variety of weapons could be super overpowered on certain maps. And judging entirely based on what we've heard so far, Ada would probably be good on all of the maps, but her best map would probably be the island. And during Mayhem mode, she, just like Leon, will have greatly increased attack power and speed. And she, just like Leon, has an alternate costume as well, with it being her dress from the original RE4. And this alternate costume will once again play just like Ada's normal costume, but it will have a different loadout, although it's not said what weapons either one of Ada's costumes will include. And before we go any further into the video, if you guys are liking what you're seeing in this video and you want more of it soon, please be sure to hit the like and subscribe buttons down below. And now moving on to Krauser, it's said that he will have extremely strong melee attacks as well as explosive arrows at his disposal, and during Mayhem mode he will also be able to mutate and deal either close quarter attacks or thrust attacks. And him, along with all the other characters from here on out, will only feature one costume, which is the one that I've been showing on the screen. And I believe Krauser's best map would probably be the docks, so he could use his explosive arrows to take out the airborne enemies. And next up we have Luis, and he will have very good firepower but very weak close quarter abilities. And during Mayhem mode he could set dynamite, which will either explode after being shot or after a certain amount of time. And based off of everything we've heard so far, the best map to use Luis on would probably either be the village or the island. And now we're gonna be getting into the characters, which are not main characters in the story of the RE4 Remake, but they were playable in the original RE4 Mercenaries, starting off with Hunk, who has a high-performance submachine gun, and he has his own unique melee attack where he snaps the enemy's neck and it instantly kills them. And during Mayhem mode he will gain unlimited ammo for his submachine gun. And I gotta say, Hunk's new design looks pretty sick, and you could tell that it's a little bit different from the one in the RE2 Remake. And I can't wait to try out his neck snap in the remake, it's gonna be pretty awesome. And just like in the original, I believe that Hunk will join Leon in being good on every map. And last but very certainly not least, we have Albert Wesker, who can parry attacks with his hands and even deliver melee attacks to distant enemies. And during Mayhem mode he's able to combo enemies with his melee attacks. And his new redesign looks pretty sick, and it actually matches quite a bit to the redesign that was seen in the concept art that was leaked a couple months back. And next up, a data miner found a file titled Another Order in the files of the RE4 Remake. And if you didn't know, Another Order was the Japanese name for Separate Ways in the original RE4. And this right here confirms that we will be seeing a Separate Ways DLC announcement very soon into the future. And since it's already in the files of the game, that means that it is already in development and will likely be announced at some point this summer, likely after the RE Death Island movie releases. And yeah, let me know your thoughts about all this down in the comments below. For me, I personally can't wait to use the Chicago typewriter in the Mercenaries mode. And with all that being said, that's about all we got for today, so see ya. Well, there you have it, guys, the new RE4 Remake news. And if you guys enjoyed this video, please be sure to like and subscribe, as it would be greatly appreciated and it greatly helps out the channel. And with all that being said, I'll see you all on the next episode of Bagels Battles.